1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and wait for them to go out, and we go racing! The sprint race commences. It's a fantastic start from Max Kit as they head into the first turn now, side by side between Sven and Daniel Santos. Vitor has absolutely dive-bombed it, sent himself for a spin to make contact, and has a horrific start. And the dive went absolutely nowhere but bowling. But now Peter Samo shuffled up to second, Van Dorn to third, Sven fourth, it's Dominic 5th position. As they all shuffle up the order now, it's going to get really racy here on this first lap. Drivers are going to be taking big advantage of the opportunities of how close drivers are. There you see side by side as Sven and Dominic go through. Remember, they're in a championship battle. Also, Santos with that contact has unfortunately not been able to catch up. We also have a battle here as Vitor now goes down the inside of Klaus. Very late optimistic move there from Vitor, trying to find a move on the inside, trying to get Klaus, but now he's on the outside of Coca-Cola Curve. Can he hold on? They're still just about side by side. Looks like Klaus is just able to hold on. Your battle for 11th position, and 10th is not that far ahead. Marlon Young holding on, but now Vitor on the outside looking to pull off the over-under potentially as he gets onto the power. They still feel basically identical. Behind them, it's a real train of cars. From Vitor, also Adam is going to try to go for a move here. Vitor takes that position momentarily. Does he? Yes, he does. Gets it going. Now we watch this. Klaus has actually been on the back foot here. Will we see 3 wide? Lesmana look to the middle there. Klaus goes around the outside trying to hold on to 12th position. Does so brilliantly, and 12th holding on there is Klaus, so he's only lost 1 position. And Marlon Young also losing a position here. The Guyanese side by side with the Brazilian. Neighboring countries. And now, side by side here, Vitor, Marlon Young. What's going to happen here? Marlon, a former champion, 2024's DTM world champion. Vitor, your debut driver, but he put it on the top 2 rows here in qualifying, so he must be something to write home about, right? Right. Here we go, around the outside, looking for the move done, and he's got it perfectly there. This is incredible racing as Lesmana tries to look for a move on the outside of Adam. Cannot get it done that time around. Now Klaus goes wide, goes off the track, and Lesmana's gonna pick up 2 positions. No, slides the rear end from the curb, and now Adam goes through, and now Klaus to the inside. Oh, it's very close. He's getting squeezed there. Door is shut. Lesmana goes to the outside there to avoid it, and Klaus shuffled down the order. Max on top here for the sprint. He takes the checkered flag. 1 event there, side by side, almost across the line. Sven is third. Peter will take second as they all slowly start to come across the line now. Championship, most importantly, as you see Eamon, he is in 5th position. So you watch all the drivers now heading over to the start-finish line now to finish up this race here. We also have some trouble down the order. Oh, it's Roop Narayan who's cutting the track here, and here comes Bola with an opportunity. He goes wide, trying to go the long way around, and Bola's gotten through on Andrew. On this final part, around the final corner, Steven's going to say, thank you very much, I will take it. And Andrew's really struggling there in the background. But as it stands, it is Max Kit who takes P1 in the sprint race. Back-to-back sprint race wins. That's gotta feel oh so good. Here we go. 1 more race to do it. 25 laps and a points gap between 20. Sven versus Eamon. It's 5 laps! And we go racing for the final round of Porsche Supercup. Max has already defended Peter Samo on the inside. And Sven goes to the outside. Peter goes to the middle. It's 3 wide. Daniel's gone deep. He's knocked down Eamon. And that's huge drama for this championship picture. And now Max defending, looking. inside, chance for a move. Cannot get it done, but they're still side by side. Peter backs off. Sven trying to go through. Oh, it's contact between them as well. Peter Sabo and Sven trying to go through. Mike Van Doren also looking for a chance. Isn't that drama? That's absolutely drama. And your championship rival has been knocked out by the man he's been rivaling all championship long. Daniel Santos, I cannot believe it. This championship's been flipped on its head. Now Sven trying to hustle through. Peter Sabo, second place. Trying to go through. It's absolute drama here today. And Max goes off the track. This is perfect. Absolutely perfect for Sven. But here comes Peter Sabo trying to get back. Cannot do it. And Sven goes to second place. Sven is on an absolute mission to take the lead and put a statement in CMRSC. It is such a shame what's happened to Eamon, but he's collected 5 spots in one sector. He's not playing around. Take a look at this, side by side. Sabo is also running down the order. And there you see Peter Sabo trying to go and keep his position, but he's gone from second down to 4th place. Van Doren is 3rd. Now he's wanting to really push hard now and get a race win under his belt with a championship. Oh, and look at that. Max goes a little deep. Now here comes Sven looking to the inside. Cannot get it done. Sven's gonna go anyways. It's door to door. Can he get it done this time? Can't go to the outside. Too much curb. It's neck and neck to the start-finish line. As it stands, it's Sven who holds on, inching up ahead for the lead of this Grand Prix. Now Kit, all he's got to do is try to get himself on the outside, down the inside. Whoever goes Max, late move, tries to get it done. There's contact between them, but that is some real Porsche Cup racing at its absolute finest. Gets his way through. Max Kit back up to the lead. The driver's working hard, but now Sven, opportunity on the outside, not preferred, but is Sven gonna do it anyways? Trying to close the doors. Max Kit, Max has let a little too much open. Sven's to the inside. Sven, has he got it? Has he got it? Almost uses the curb. Needs to just nail this hairpin to escape Max Kit, but as it stands, he's got the lead. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. Sven's to the lead. Max in second. Positions have changed, and there's a new race leader, and it's your championship leader. Sven into the lead. How much have they eaten up those tires in only 6 laps? Because now Max Kit is going to be all over the rear. Big chance for a dive bomb here. Can we see it done? To the inside. He's going for it. He's going. Max Kit down the inside. Sven over under. Sven goes through. Sven trying to hold on. Into Coca-Cola curve. They're neck and neck. Trying to go through. What's going to happen here? Max has to back off. Sven holding on to the race lead. Now let's take a look at that delta between Mazuzzo and Santos. The gap is 1/10, almost 2/10 they're gaining on the straight. Can they hit 3/10 and potentially an overtake? Here comes Santos, gonna commit to it, looking down the inside for a position. Mazuzzo, wise, holding on for dear life, but uses too much curb on exit, slides a little too much. Now Santos up to 4th. Take a look at this. There's something that's going on here. Roll Partab, Lesmana, Taziaki, 3 wide, turn 1. And Partab is up to 6th position. The Guyanese through. Lesmana, 7th. And Taziaki, 8th. But take a look at this. Lesmana, oh, backs out. Just last second. Oh, and there's contact. Backs off a little too much. Casper plows to the rear. That's going to be huge for him. And take a look at this. Eamon gets another one. Fortunately, though, the clouds clear. Sven sees the light. He's about a couple corners away of calling himself CMRC's next champion. And in fact, he comes around the final corner. Sven Versteeg. Man, what a championship campaign. took 2 brooms home, and now he comes around to the start-finish line. Sven is champion of Porsche Supercup. He wins at Fuji in the main race, and he takes the championship. Max will take home 2nd position. In fact, he's being chased down by Peter Sabo. 4th place will go to Daniel Santos. 5th, Dominic Mizzuzzo. There's still a lot of battles left to go down the order. And oh, Lesmana also off there. Here comes Dominic Mizzuzzo, who will take home his 6th position on the line. Just outside the top 5 there. Roll Pratap takes home 7th, and take a look at this. Photo finish at the line, potentially. We're ready for this one. We saw it at the section's ring. Tetsuyaki's got the line. Nose up ahead. He's got it. He's got it. Tetsuyaki takes 7th. Vitor 8th. Great battle there. Eamon will take home P9. Klaus in 10th. And oh, Klaus was trying to go out the way. I think Eamon was trying to pull over, but I think that describes his championship campaign there. And your race winner, championship winner, Sven does it here at Porsche Supercup. He's pulled it. He's done it. He's done it. He's done it. Sven, hello. Champion. That's gotta feel great. Your first championship here. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's very, very, very nice.
Take us through that race, man, because the beginning half, fighting against Max, that was an amazing battle that kept everyone glued to their screens. Wow, that was a hard-fought battle. Congratulations on the race win. But take us through that fight. How intense was it on your side?
Well, it was quite intense. Very, very sweaty, to be honest. The battle was really fun fighting Max there. Also very good moves from him, so a bit big ups to him. It was a tough one, that's all I can say. Especially with the tires too. The last couple laps were very hard on the tires, and I think the last lap I had a puncture.
Oh wow. Yeah, that is, yeah, we didn't unfortunately see the puncture on our side. However, though, you know, that was a really hard-fought battle. Coming to the end of it, you were just able to hold on to the gap. From that point on, after that battle, we want to know, how wrecked were those tires? Were those tires really wrecked after that hard-fought battle?
The tires felt actually very, very good after the battle. I didn't really over-push them. I felt like I did my the fight quite safe for the tires on my end. Not sure about him, but yeah, it was a really good battle.
Well, you take home the championship. Anyone you want to shout out at home?
Sorry?
So, congratulations, amazing championship. Anybody you would like to shout out?
To be fair, Daniel. He's been a big friend of me.
Well, congratulations. First championship done and dusted here. Are we going to see you trying to go for the back-to-back in the TCR series?
I'll at least try. I have no clue how it will end, but I'll give it a shot.
Congratulations on this championship race win. You can't wait to see what you can do in the next one. You are now added to the 3rd Dutch driver to win a championship, so that's got to feel sweet. Your first one, congratulations on it. Huge props to you, man.
Thank you.